Hello golfers, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to share with you the 2 days that I've actually spent at the International Series Singapore at Tanah Merah Country Club. This is one of the tour events from the Asian Tour. Now on the first day, it was a Tuesday, I went to the practice round, and this is actually a great day to watch the golfers practice. And the first one that I had the honor to watch was Brett Rumford. Google him. This guy is a short game genius. And you can also even look into their bags and find out what they have. I also chanced upon Miguel Tabuena. He was going through his practice, and he had this pre-shot routine, or should I say he had this feel that he was going through before he hit all his shots. And I was really curious. I had to ask him why he was doing that.
Of taking the club inside too much, yeah. So I just want to feel that the club is a bit in front of the hands at the takeaway. Because sometimes if I rush it, it goes in.
And then what happens to your shot after that?
It's either a big draw, or if I try and save it, it's a push right now.
Thank you. Let's have a look at the other pros that were practicing on the same day. After this, I head on down to the tee boxes as I had the opportunity to follow these two pros during their practice round. What are you thinking here when you're on the par threes? When you're on the practice round, what do you actually consider?
Well, right now, just trying to hit the shot that I would hit in a tournament, really. So I've got 129 to the front. That's to cover all the water. 142 to the pin. So it's a little down.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate.
Just basically thinking, trying to hit the shot I want to hit, basically. That's it, yeah.
Do you try to hit different pin positions? Maybe predict some pin positions on the left and on the right?
Not really. Obviously you can see here, you can see where the pins are going to be. And then when we get up there, I'll do a bit of putting to different pins and different angles, but I won't hit too many shots, like from here.
And what do you think of the course so far?
Yeah, it's really good. It's in great conditions. The greens are nice and tricky.
Nice and tricky, I like that.
So we've got to get the putter working this week. But yeah, the course is really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
No dramas.
As they were putting on the green, they were also putting to some pin positions at the back, some at the front, and they were just testing how the greens were going to break. Sam Brazel doesn't hit it as far as Jake, so he's laying out with a 4-iron, and he probably has about 130 meters to 140 meters depending on the pin position on the green. And Jake went with a 3-wood as his much longer, and he will probably reach much closer towards the green. Thanks Jake and Sam, wish you all the best. I headed back towards the range and I caught up with our veterans, Madan Mamat and Zomo, and they were just having a good chat and talking about the tournament as well as their swings. It was really nice to hear what they had to say about the course, and we had a glimpse of Jazz practicing as well. So that's it for the practice round, and let's head to the final day. Thank you for watching the video so far. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to announce not one but 2 winners. Thank you Frost for sponsoring the popsicles. So each winner will get 1 signed Saddam golf ball as well as a box of 18 popsicles. You get to try all the flavors offered by Frost. And the winners are Nut Butter and Toe Jam and Brian Cole. I will contact you guys shortly for you to receive your prize. So let's move on to the final day of the international series. At the range, we could see all the leaders, the last two flights practicing. I was there a bit later. And on the tee box was Nititon Tipong. Gavin almost birdied the first hole. Unfortunately, he found trouble on the second and also on the third. Gavin wasn't the only one. There were also other pros. Tampines course isn't that easy, especially hole number 4. A lot of pros were seen putting short of this ridge, and most of them ended up with a bogey. It's a tough hole. I caught a glimpse of James Liao as our best performing amateur as well as Singaporean. Well done, James. There were also a pleasant sight of families gathering and watching the golf. I parked myself at the 9th tee box as this was the best spot to look at all the pros driving from the tee box, and you can see all their swings. So if you guys do come by next year, if they do come back, you know where to actually stand and watch their golf. Shot. Shot. As the tournament was about to end, I headed back to the range, hoping to see some of the pros that were practicing. Some of them would actually go back and practice. And I chanced upon 2 professionals, Othman as well as Benjamin. Both of them were having a mini game.
Oh, wow.
And this is how the game goes.
2 shots?
Each person played 2 shots, yes?
Yeah. Nearest to the hole out of the 4 shots gets 2 points. Second nearest gets 1 point. The furthest ball out of the 4 is -1.
Oh.
Then the big points are if you hole and then the second hole. 5 and 10 points.
And first to 21 wins.
Yeah. And if you miss the green, you go back to 0.
Nice. Feed. Nice.
After a slight weather delay, the winner was crowned. Congratulations, Nititon, you did really well.
Thank you guys for came out and support here this week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would also like to reach out and thank all the volunteers during this tournament. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.